So welcome everybody to Activating Your Magical Body, Being, and Life. Q&A number two. Song, if you're here in Thailand. And I love getting together to play. And so today I wanted to open up another space for people to come and bring what's going on in your life that you want to change, and let's see what we can do as a group, because when we get a group of people together, we seem to be able to amplify things and do even bigger stuff. So what else is possible? What can we create today? So who wants to share? I think Marilyn D had something. Do you want to go first, Marilyn?
Yes.
While we have you awake.
Yeah. The weirdest things have happened. I wrote it in the Facebook, and I'm just kind of shaken, and I'm freaking out a little bit.
Do you want to give us a condensed overview?
Yeah, a list is one, identity theft. Then my car was stolen under very strange, yeah, and then it's hours and hours of stuff to do the paperwork, including an audio. Let's see what else. I was walking, and this little boy, with his family, they walked past me in front of me, and I kept walking, and the little boy ran back, and he tripped me with unreal strength. And it caught me exactly where my leg was, and I couldn't get it. Just threw me off balance, and it took all my strength to not fall, and I was all sore from just that. Wow. And the family said, "Oh, we're sorry," and they were, sweet family. This little boy, he looked so guilty, but it was just beyond weird how strong I could feel his skinny little leg on the lower shin.
Yep.
It's just,
yep.
Yeah, that's enough. There's, Yeah,
I get it. And that'll happen like in 2 weeks, in a very
a little less than 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah.
The identity theft happened a while back. The others happened all in 1 week.
Yeah. Okay. So has anybody else, and I'm not necessarily looking for more stories, but has anybody else ever had an experience where you have a time in your life where there's just a series of weird things that are like, it's just wrong? You just know that that shouldn't be happening. Anyone else ever have that?
Yes. And recently too.
Okay. And anybody else?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So one of the things that I'd figured out in my untangling of those is, how do I want to land it? So first, let me ask, Truth, we're going to feel into what % of free will you have. So I'm going to ask you questions, and then we'll clear, and then we'll look at it again. So Truth, what % free will do you have? More than 50% or less than 50%? See which one's lighter for you.
Oh, I got less.
Less.
Okay.
More.
Okay. And let me do a little bit of clearing around that, because like when I tapped into the energy for the group, it kind of felt blurry and foggy. So we clear the energy fog. So what is all the unknowable, unspeakable, unseeable, untouchable, undetectable energies? What is all the unconsciousness? Ooh, there we go. Anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps, covert, unseen, unacknowledged, undisclosed energies and frequencies around all of this, and around everything else, just that's up. And can we put all that in a pile?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. And in the pile, and everything down below, back behind, up above, way out front, from the left, from the right, inside, outside, everything remaining, all in the pile, all in the pile, all in the pile, and take a step back from that energetically, and body, let that go. Not yours, not you, not you, not you, not yours. None of that's yours. None of that's yours. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, not you, not you, not yours, not yours. Let it go, 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 let it go. And give your, some people aren't letting go, or some bodies aren't letting go. So give your body permission to let go. Say, body, you can let that go. And let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. There you go. Yes, that changes. Cool. And so everything that we put in the pile there, can we just try and create all that?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. And vaporize. And if you're in a quiet place, feel free to keep yourself unmuted because we don't have a big group, so it should be okay. And so truth, so let's check it again. So truth, what percent of free will are you currently in this moment in? Less than 50% free will or more than 50% free will?
Less than 50.
Yes.
Okay.
About 60%.
Cool. And that's for those of you who aren't practiced with that, the more you play with it, the more you start to get a sense of proportionality of it. But let's check for people who are under 50. So would you say it's more than 25% free will or less than 25% free will?
Less.
Less. It's something like in between. Less, more, it's not clear.
Okay, so something, so you're more than 25?
Now that you ask, no.
Okay, got it. Okay, so for less than 25, how many people are less than 15? How many are you more than 15? And what do you notice?
More than 15.
Okay.
Less than 15.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So what I had noticed is that you can actually be like, when you're like, you get a sense of like what should be and what shouldn't be. That's not a great way to say it, but it's like you just know when you get this weird stuff happening in your reality, it's like there's something wrong. This is not right. This should not be happening like this, like especially a string of things in a row. And the first thing that I'll always check is how much are you in a authentic, well, first, what your free will is. When your free will is low, you can actually be seduced into synthetic realities that have a different set of rules. It's like, while you have free will that says that you have the capacity to do what you like, you can be seduced into agreeing to be in realities that have a lower percentage of free will than what you normally have access to on the authentic, genuine planet. And it's like the game, especially engaging false light. If you've ever played in the New Age movement, New Age spiritual movement, you may have bought into a lot of that stuff. Is all about getting you to buy into synthetic realities. And those synthetic realities have rules that are, the reality feels similar to this or looks similar to this, but it's not. It's like a different set of rules. And you can have different realities that have been more control over you than you have over that reality. So truth, how much are you in a authentic biotic or authentic symbiotic reality, like a natural planet, and how much are you in a synthetic reality? Whoa.
A lot more synthetic.
Yeah, 70–80%.
Yeah.
What do you notice, Marilyn?
70–80%.
Oh, that was you. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me share this here. Anybody else?
Jaden, it's a little bit, well, I get like I am in symbiotic, natural,
Yeah.
a lot. Like when I even ask, and it's like, whoa, really? I was believing myself into synthetic so much.
Mm-hmm.
And when, how much am I in synthetic, like heavy, not, and the reality of it, I've been functioning from synthetic a lot lately, a lot, and
Yeah.
it was appearing like I have no control there.
Yeah.
Here.
Whenever
Yeah.
that's an indicator. Whenever you get a sense that you have no control, you're not in an authentic reality, and it feels wrong. It's like there's just something that just feels off about it, and your whole life feels off because it's like you're in a place that has a different set of rules than what you know to be the actual or normal set of rules. Let me shift this over here. So
Just
when
seeing this, it makes my body cry. It's just so true. In a good way.
yeah, there's an acknowledgement. Body's like, finally, somebody understands this. Yeah. So there's two things that often light up for that, and that's the yellow section and the green section. But I want to do this. So what awareness, energy, and frequency can you and your body be to be 1000% in an authentic, local, symbiotic reality, planet, and universe here right now? And allow yourself to receive that information. Wow. So you're opening to the universe. You're asking, okay, download, give me the information I'm going to receive. What does it take in order for me to be 1000% in an authentic, local, symbiotic, a reality that supports you, planet, universe? So reality, planet, universe. You can even throw a body in there if you feel like the space around you feels fine, but there's something funky about your body. You can also say authentic, local, symbiotic body. And that makes a difference. I can feel there's somebody on the call that makes a difference for. So again, what awareness, energy, and frequency can me and my body be to be 1000% in an authentic, local, symbiotic reality, planet, universe, and body right here, right now, and allow yourself to receive. Ooh. And what is everything that's blocking receiving in any way? Allow yourself to perceive that. Everything that's blocking, obstructing, getting in the way of receiving. Wow. And can we put all that in the pile? Yeah, I choose that. And in the pile, and everything from down below, and back behind, up above, way out front, from the left, from the right, inside,
Buddy.
outside, everything remaining, all in the pile, all in the pile, all in the pile. Somebody talking to their dog? And can everything that all that is, so body, let that go, not yours, not you, not you, not yours, not yours, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. There you go. Let it go, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours. Yeah, there you go. Let it go. And can we shrink all that stuff down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose
that.
Yeah, I choose that. Boo. And vaporize. Incinerate. Rescind, vacate, can't reclaim, null, void, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish. Wow. Wow. So let's try that again. What awareness, energy, and frequency can we in our bodies be to be 1000% in an authentic, local, symbiotic reality, planet, universe, and body here now, and receive. Receive for advantage. Somebody seriously needs to get oil on that door. The door's like, oh, help me. I need oil. So that's the receiving part. And for me, the receiving part makes the biggest impact. it's, for me, this one isn't about clearing as much as it is receiving. However, if you've got it been going on for a while, then let's do a little bit of clearing on that. So what is everything that lures, seduces, binds, anchors, or frequency matches you into distant synthetic reality simulations or virtual reality worlds? Whoa. Wow. A lot of information there. And everything that is, can we put that in the pile?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I choose that. And in the pile, and freeze, and everything from down below, in the pile, back behind, up above, way out front, from the left, from the right, inside, outside, everything remaining, all in the pile, all in the pile. And take a step back from that pile energetically, and body, let that go. Not yours, not you, not you, not you. None of that's yours. None of that's you. None of that's you. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, there you go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Woo! Moist. And everything, all that is, can we shrink that down to less than nothing?
Yes, I
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. Boo! And let's incinerate anything remaining. Now let's go back again to what awareness, energy, and frequency can we in our bodies be to be 1000% in an authentic, local, symbiotic reality, planet, universe, and body here now, and receive to your advantage. Wow, that's different. You feel the difference in that?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Jaden,
Yeah.
you mentioned receiving, and this receiving is actually the key to all of this. And this is yes. And my receiving, or I've been messing with my receiving or something. It was like I could give, and I could not receive. I could gift, like it would like my receiving. At some point, just there was like no receiving, zero receiving.
So
And
it's interesting. So
yeah.
let me pause you, because it's interesting when I listen with heavier and light. I listen to see, like, I listen for what's true and what's not true to see what's going on. And what you're saying feels neutral to heavy, which makes me go, okay, what else is going on there? And so one of the manipulations that the Matrix will do is, when something is working or almost working, they will tell you it's not working to get you to believe it's not working, so you begin to worry about it and you actually begin to shut it down more. So, truth, how much are you not receiving, and how much is that a manipulation to attempt to get you to stop receiving?
Wow, manipulation, huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
And everything that all that is, and all the stacks, stringers, hooks, triggers, and implants, all the structures, constructs, adaptations, mutation systems, and all the covert, unseen, unacknowledged, undisclosed energies and frequencies around all that, can we put all that in the pile?
Yes, I choose it.
Yeah, I choose that. In the pile, everything down below and back behind, up above, way up front, from the left, from the right, everything from inside. That's where a lot of it is. All of it from inside, and everything remaining outside, all in the pile. Take a step back, body, let that go. Not yours, not you, not you, not you, not yours. No, that's yours. No, that's yours. There we go. Yeah, you got it. And can we let all that, can we just try and create all that, shrink it down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose it.
Yes, I choose
Yeah,
that.
I choose that. Boo. And vaporize.
Wow.
Vaporize, take a vibe, resend, milky, can't replay, vaporize.
Whew.
And so one of the things I've done, like, I got so messed with around receiving, because I got really fucking good at it, like really, really good at receiving. And I could, I'll say I got good at it. And so in defense of that, the Matrix kept, like, really attacked me around the stuff. Well, no, it's not working anymore. Or oh, you can't receive, it's being blocked, or like just all this weird shit. And so one of the rules that I created for myself is to never buy that I'm not receiving. Because like I am so connected as an infinite being, as we all are, as we saw in the very first call of this series. Like you are connected in with this planet and this universe at a really foundational level, to the point where you almost can't not be connected to it. So to say that you can't receive, like, and then your body is a piece of the planet. It's a walking piece of the planet. You are the planet in a strong sense. Like you are literally connected to the planet, biologically connected. So again, you receive through your body. So to say that you aren't receiving, which I totally was in, it's like, it's not logical. Like it just doesn't even make any sense. So my recommendation is, yeah, one moment. My recommendation is to, when you feel that, one, start looking for the manipulators in your reality and start banishing the guys. And two is to tell yourself, and I get this grin on my face when I say it, it's like, I'm going to receive in these secret ways, these secret channels that no one else knows about. And feel that. Allow yourself to receive in your secret channels that nobody knows about. Jaden can't perceive, manipulators can't perceive. No one or nothing knows about it except for you and your body. And allow yourself to receive there. So let's do it on this. What awareness, energy, and frequency can you and your body be to be 1000% in an authentic, local, symbiotic reality, planet, universe, and body here now, and receive in all of your secret channels that no one and nothing can ever find out about? You feel that?
Wow, that's so orgasmic. It's so,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
That woke me up
Wow.
because I was falling asleep.
Yeah. Like you feel this connection to the planet. You feel connected to everything. It's like you get it. Yeah. So whenever that comes up, just start clearing manipulation. Don't ever buy that your receiving's cut off. It may be reduced on some level because there's something active, but it's never cut off. I would say it's not possible. That's just my interesting point of view, but that's been my experience too. Somebody else had something that I cut off. Did you want to?
You didn't cut off. I just meant to expand a little in this direction. When somebody says you're not receiving and you are, so that was exactly the situation where I started to have issues with my receiving. When somebody was delivering at me some very weird projections and asking me to receive.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
and like receive it.
Access people do that.
Uh,
I know they have this thing about, so it's a way of attacking people by saying, they're basically throwing crap at you and then telling you it's good,
create it for yourself,
and that you're not receiving it. And so
Thank
they
you.
trick you
Exactly.
into receiving, they guilt you into receiving it as if you should be receiving their underhanded bullshit, trap, crap stuff. Anybody else ever experienced that?
No.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a weird mind game that spiritual people will play it too. They might have a different wording for it. Access people word it like that. Well, you're not receiving.
Just said like receive. So at that moment, I was in total receiving. My receiving at that time was simultaneous gifts and receiving, and I started. And what occurred in me, it was I defended against it. I started fighting, and I created such a ball of some bullshit.
Yep,
That
because
I
it was a
wasn't
tangle.
sure.
You were tangled in a lie there. Yeah. So for everybody, allow yourself to perceive all the times. How do I word it? where somebody tried to get you to receive something that your body and being knew you didn't want to receive. Like I'll get it with people, they'll like, religious people will say, well, I'll pray for you. And it's like, no, thank you. I don't want that.
Exactly.
I'll send my angels over to come help you. No, thank you. I don't want that. Totally not. You can keep them. Thank you very much. Like, and you don't want to say that. But it's like, how do you deal with them thinking they're giving you something good when they're actually sending something not good to you? So what is anything that you've ever been in this social bind about, that you had to receive it or you should receive it because it's the polite or appropriate thing to do, and you actually overrode your systems and received something that wasn't to your advantage? Allow yourself to scan your timeline from before you were born to present for all the experiences you had like that. Wow, there's more than one. And so let's, do we collapse timeline? Do we do something else? Let's actually strip all those out of the timeline. So once you can—
How about collapse? You said collapse?
Yeah, it doesn't read in this moment for some reason. Let's strip first. So allow yourself to perceive all your timelines. Perceive those as like little clumps of junk that stand out along your timeline. Like just little clumps of garbage or lint or something like that. And just go along, grab a rag or put a glove on and just kind of strip all of those out. I perceive timelines like cords or strings, and just go along your finger between them and just strip all of those out and put it in the pile. And take the glove off if you have to. And allow yourself to perceive all the manipulations or all the things that you took in that were not to your advantage. Energetically grab all those, put all that in the pile. Blah. And everything from down below in the pile, and back behind in the pile, up above, way out front, from the left, from the right, from inside, outside, everything remaining, all in the pile, and take a step back. And bodies, let that go. None of that is yours, none of that's yours. Not you, not you, not you, not you, not yours, not yours. Let it go, let it go, let it go. There you go. Let it go. And give your body permission. Say out loud, body, let this go, not yours. Let this go, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Until you notice when you say like I let it go, like it actually feels like you've cleared it, like it goes away. You feel it get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. If you put it in the pile and you don't feel a difference, like you're not disconnecting from it, invite your body verbally, body, let that go. And that you should feel a difference. Like it's like it gets lighter when your body starts to let it go, as if you've already cleared it, because your body has cleared it. It's part of it. And so everything that we put in the pile there, can we shrink that down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose that.
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. And vaporize. And rescind, book, you can't reclaim, vaporize, null, void, null, void, null, void, null, void, null, void. I'm gonna stop this here. And so, again, what awareness, energy, and frequency can we in our bodies be to be 1000% in an authentic, symbiotic reality, planet, universe, and body here now, and receive to your advantage. Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. And anybody else have a question they want to play with? So actually, let me go back to while Marilyn's still awake, Marilyn D. So how do you feel now? Does it feel different, or what?
It feels much lighter, and it's interesting because when all this stuff was happening, this idea came into my mind. Well, this is like some movie, you know, like a spy movie.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah.
mafia.
Yeah.
I felt like there's really somebody from the mafia involved. My neighbor, actually.
It totally feels like you're in a story or something that's not real because it is actually not real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, thank you. I'm feeling much better.
Cool. Cool.
Wow.
So keep playing with that. Now you have access to the playground, right?
Not yet. I know you fixed it, but I still
You
can't
haven't
get
gone
in.
in there yet. Okay, got it. So
I've
when you
tried
get a
3
chance,
times since you fixed it.
yeah, okay, got it.
Okay.
So people in the course have access to this. You have access to most of the library right when you join. It's right in the playground already. Some of it is in the library and some of it's in the tools section. This is in the tools section. And just download it and just keep playing with the things that are in the green area there.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, you got it. That'll change it. Yep. Cool. And anybody else have a question?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Jaden, hello again. I didn't realize I was muted. Okay. There's one question, and you mentioned that I have a lot inside, and that was also something like, okay. Oh my God, how do I put it?
So
There
hang
was
on. Let me
something.
pause you. Let me pause you. So when you have difficulty grabbing things, it's energy fog. So what is all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog? This is for everybody. Because we've engaged a lot of different topics, so things might be blurry again. What is all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation, cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps, covert, unseen, unacknowledged, undisclosed energies and frequencies around this or anything else we've discussed or will discuss in the future? Grabs more.
Whoa.
Wow.
And can we put all that in the pile?
Yes, I should.
Yeah, I choose that. And then pile. Everything down below, back behind, up above, way up front, left, right. Everything from inside, outside, everything remaining on the pile, and let all that go. Wow. Wow. And everything, all that is, can we shrink all that down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose it.
Yeah, I choose it. Oh, and I'm sorry. And bodies, let that go. Not you, not you, not none of that's yours. None of that's yours. None of that's yours. Let it go. 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 There we go. And shrink down to less than nothing. And vaporize. And I can feel exposed a lot of beings that are like, oh, I'm naked now. I'm no longer hidden.
Yes.
So what are all the entities, demonics, creatures, coalition, aliens, reptilians, parasitics, beings, doings, gods, angels, light beings, pre-tag, pre-caps at all, freeze, tap down, trace, scan, ideal, and what are all their networks, hives, civilizations, universes, customers, clients, shareholders, stockholders, boards of directors, pre-tag, pre-caps at all, freeze, tap down, trace, scan, ideal. Wow. And what is everything we agreed we would do for them? They agreed they would do for us. Everything that was the benefit or value, everything was not the benefit or value. Can we just try and create all those agreements?
Yes, I
Yes,
choose.
I choose
Yeah, I
that.
choose that. Resend the book, you can't reclaim, renounce, denounce. Just trying to create null, void, null, void, null, void. And can we banish all these energies from all universes, dimensions, planets, virtual reality worlds? And do this now?
Yes, I choose it.
Yeah, I choose that. So grab all that stuff up and hurl it into the sun and say out. 1, 2, 3, out.
Out.
Grab it and out. Anything remaining, grab it and out. And look for anything that's kind of grown into your reality. It's like rooted in like weeds, like grown in. Grab it by the stem and rip it out. Just rip it out, rip it out, and hurl it into the sun.
Oh, wow. That is.
Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Wow. Because it's like once you realize and you recognize that like you were a founding member of this, and this is going back to the first program that we did here. If once you realize that you're involved in the creation of this planet and this universe in some way that is hard to kind of mentally grasp, but it's like you have access, you have connections, you have resources, and you as an infinite being are trusted. Your opinion is important. And it's like when you feel something isn't right and doesn't belong here, and you go, no, out, the universe, this planet pays attention and goes, okay, there's something to change here, because this being who is a founding member said, no, this doesn't belong. Like that changes stuff. Things, even though you may just be clearing from your reality or the local reality around or whatever you've happened to grab, there are other things that pay attention to you and what you do and go, okay, so we need to start looking at this, because there are people who are saying, no, this doesn't belong here, and they're getting rid of it. So,
Oh my God.
like, do you feel the lightness of that? Like,
Yeah.
Jaden, I sense a lot of lightness because this is true, and on experiential level, and this is also I perceive so much guilt in this department because I know my opinion mattered, and like when there's some manipulation was occurred, and I was not really acting from me, my authentic self, and something was manipulating people and beings and things that did matter and looked at on my opinion, and I've been doing total crap. I had absolutely anti-conscious points of view, destruction, drama, trauma, and uh, it put so much guilt on me, like someone is acting on my behalf, using using the value or authority of my voice, my authentic voice.
right,
And
so let me pause you. Let me pause you,
yeah,
because you're on a good roll, but it all feels heavy. Everything you're saying feels heavy at the moment.
oh my God.
So I'm going to pause you, because there's a mind fuck in there. There's a big mind fuck.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
what is everything that you decided that? So let me grab everybody. So, allow yourself to perceive situations where it seemed like the world was against you, and things started to function in a way where, yeah, things were against you. Just allow yourself to tap into the energy in your life of things that were like what was just being described. There we go. Yeah. And so what is everything that you decided that all that meant that it doesn't actually mean?
Wow.
Wow. And can we put all that in the pile?
Yes, I
Yes.
choose.
Yeah, I choose that.
Wow.
Wow. And what is everything you decided that it didn't mean that it actually did mean? Wow.
Wow.
Wow. And everything that is, can we put all that in the pile?
Yes.
Yeah, I choose that. And all in the pile?
Oh.
Wow. And everything from down below and back behind and up above, out front, from the left, from the right, inside, outside, everything remaining, all in the pile, all in the pile. Wow. And take a step back from that. Wow. And body, let that go. Not you, not yours, not you, not yours. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Not yours. None of that's yours. None of that's yours. None of that's yours. Wow. And can we shrink all that stuff down?
Yes, I choose it.
Yeah, I choose that.
Wow.
So choose that.
And vaporize.
Vaporize.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
And one moment, let me organize something here. And so truth, how much leading up to that, in that situation, how much was it that how do I want to say this? Okay, somebody's turning on video here. I'm going to turn that off. Lorraine, if you want to turn your video off there. I've never seen that before, but it does some weird things. Stop video. So it's like when you get in those situations, how much? Okay, What is all the unknowable, unspeakable, unseeable, untouchable, undetectable, unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps, covert unseen, unacknowledged, those energies and frequencies around all of this? Whoa! And can we put all that in the pile?
Yes.
Yeah, I choose that.
Yes.
And encapsulate, and everything down below, back behind,
Yes, I choose.
above, way out front, from the left, the right, everything from inside, outside, everything remaining, all in the pile. Take a step back. Body, let that go. None of that's yours. None of that's yours. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. There you go. There you go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And can we shrink all that stuff down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose it.
Yeah, I choose that.
Yes, I choose that.
Ooh, hyper shrink. Ooh. And incinerate. Everything remaining gone. Resend book. You can't reclaim vaporize to goodbye. Banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish, anchors. Okay. What are all the remaining entities, demonics, creatures, coalition, aliens, reptilians, parasitics, beings, doings, gods, the non-contributive energies and frequencies, pre-tag, print caps that all free, step down, trace, share, scan, ideal, and all their networks, hives, civilizations, universes, customers, clients, shareholders, stockholders, and boards of directors? Whoa! Wow! Pre-tag, print caps at all, free, step down, trace, share, scan, ideal. And can we banish all these energies?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. And out. Banish anchors, banish anchors, banish anchors. Out. Grab everything. Out. Banish anchors, banish anchors. And everything. Out. Banish anchors, banish anchors, banish anchors. Out. Banish anchors, banish anchors. Resend book. You can't reclaim. Null void, null void, null void, null void, null void, null void, null void. There we go. Banish anchors, banish anchors. It just got really noisy. It's like, oh, okay, out. Notice the difference now? It's quieter.
Yeah.
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 Cool. So, when in that situation, when that was going on, it's like you were at a space of standing up for you and becoming more powerful, and then things got weird. Is that the gist of it?
Where it started to occur, like where I began to defend myself, or where I already been fucking everything around me.
So you begin to defend yourself, and then what happened?
And then I started to see like the threat
Oh,
and
threats
everything.
around you. Got it. Yeah. So, how much of it? I want to say it. How much of that was was the Matrix trying to, as a last resort, get back some sense of desperate control from you before you kind of completely walked out of everything, and how much was it something else?
Like, wow, the first one is a lot. And the second is like I get goosebumps and cold chills, like contracting my body is going like, ah.
Yeah. This is
So-
something that my friend Max Riggs, like even I need a person that I can go to help me to clear and to help me to see things. So one thing in now creating the Matrix course, we're going to connect you with a variety of partners. I want you to have, by the time you leave the course, I want you to have a friend or multiple friends that you can trust, who can assist you when you have stuff like that come up in your life, who can ask you questions to help you to untangle. And like that's priceless, to have a friend who you can ask questions, who won't go into the bullshit, who will help you to clear and help you to see what was really true. And my friend Max did that for me. And he was like, well, how much were you actually being really, really successful with clearing? And the Matrix was desperate to try to re-clamp down on your reality. And one of the things that they'll do is they will actually insert bizarre things into your reality that make it seem like you have no control, when actually you have more control than you've ever had. Like, all they're trying to do is to get you to spin your viewpoint of, oh man, like, no, I'm now controlled. I've lost it. Like how often have you gotten to a place where you felt like you exited the matrix and then something bizarre came that kind of felt highly manipulated and synthetic, that then
Yeah.
basically enforced itself and said, no, you've got less control than you've ever had. No, you'll never leave. You'll never exit. You can never get out, blah, blah, blah. Anybody else have that experience?
Yes.
It'd
Totally.
be like Agent Smith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agent Smith is showing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, in fact, Jaden, I got on the phone a little bit late today, but I
Yeah.
have not even slept all night long because I was being attacked so badly, like darts hitting me all night long. Anyways, and I got on the phone, and I cannot believe what I've cleared over here, but I actually could hear them last night saying, I know this is crazy, but I hear stuff too.
Yep.
Yeah, I could hear inserts, and I'm like, oh my hell. And I was doing the, the Victor clearing and stuff, but yeah, thank you. This has been great because, whoa, we've been clearing a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. So what I want to say around, let me come back to that because I want to wrap up this or stay on this topic for a second. It's like when you get to a place where you're breaking through the matrix, they're going to pull some last minute, like weird shit, or they can. I'm not saying they will because they don't always do it. Sometimes you kind of just sneak out and they don't even notice you've gotten out. It's like they can pull these weird games that try to, like, last ditch effort, make it feel like that I can't even say it. What is it? Yep. Whoever's got the dog, can you mute? I'm gonna mute here. Let's try this. Yep, that was Carol. So what is, I like have difficulty even thinking. You ever notice there's certain topics you can't even quite put words to? That's interference. So what is all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps, right there, covert, unseen, unacknowledged, undisclosed energies and frequencies around all this? That's all the crap that prevents us from talking about this topic. And everything, all that is, can we put that in the pile?
Yes, I choose
Yeah, I choose that.
Yes, I choose it.
Yep, and everything from down below in the pile, back behind, up above, way out front, from the left, from the right, inside, outside, everything remaining, and bodies, let that go. Not yours, not you, not you, not you, not yours. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, there we go. And can we shrink all that down to less than nothing?
Yeah.
Yes.
That.
Yeah.
Yes, I choose it.
Less than nothing. And vaporize. Incinerate. Vaporize. Like by no void, no void, no void, no void, no. So it's like in those situations, when you feel like the control, it feels like a heavy-handed synthetic control that kind of jumps into your reality. Their last resort, kind of one of their main tools is pure mind fuck. And they'll spin things around to try to get you to believe that you're locked down. And when you believe that you're locked down, you create as if you're locked down. When you believe that you're free, you create as if you're free. So when you get free, their goal is to find ways to twist your thoughts in a way where you believe that you're not free and that you are trapped and that you're hopelessly never going to get out. And it's actually a sign that you have gotten out or you're close to getting out, because they're so desperate that they pull these weird overt maneuvers in your reality. It's an indicator that you're actually close to something very good because they've gotten very desperate. Wow. And so what are all the decisions, judgments, conclusions, computations that you've ever made around situations like that? All the projections, expectations, rejections, separations that were dumped in your reality? All the manipulations, distortions of your reality that occurred? all the projections, all the form structure significance you have around it, can we put all that in the pile?
Yes, I choose it.
Yeah, I choose that.
Yes, I choose it.
In the pile. And what is everything you decided that all this stuff meant that it doesn't actually mean?
Whoa.
Oh, hi there. Can we put all that in the pile?
Yes, I choose
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, I
And
choose
with
it.
everything we decided it didn't mean that it actually did mean. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. You feel the lightness of that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And everything that is there that doesn't belong there, can we put all that stuff in the pile?
Yes.
Yeah, I choose that.
Yes, I choose it.
And one more thing. What are all the stacks, stringers, hooks, implants, and triggers around all this? Everything they installed there. All the structures, constructs, adaptations, mutations, systems that were created during those experiences or events. Wow. Can we put all that in the pile?
Yes.
Yeah, I choose that. In the pile. And everything down below. And everything back behind. Everything up above. Way out front. From the left. From the right. Everything from inside. Outside, everything remaining, all in the pile, all in the pile. Wow. And bodies, let that go. Not yours, not you, not you, not yours, not yours, not you, not yours, not yours. Let it go, 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 let it go. Whoa. And can we shrink all that stuff down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose
Yes,
it.
I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. And vaporize. Incinerate. Rescind, book, you can't reclaim, vaporize, say goodbye, vaporize, say goodbye, vaporize, say goodbye, vaporize, say goodbye, banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish. Whoa. So what if when you're being attacked more, it's actually an indicator that you're really close to breaking out or breaking through something? Just, and allow yourself to perceive that or receive that information to your advantage. It's one of those, what's right about this that I'm not getting kind of things. It's like,
A compliment from the universe.
Exactly. Oh wait, I'm being attacked. I think that's a good thing. Well, wait a minute. Now there's a different kind of attack. There are things that feel like persistent attacks that are internal, and they don't feel like they're synthetic. They feel like they're like there's attacks on the being, and there are attacks on the body. And what you were talking about felt more like a being attack, and then what I forgot who shared. Somebody else shared stuff about waking up
Me.
in the middle of the night.
Or my body hurt this week.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't. Was it Spring? Spring, was it you who shared?
Yeah, I haven't even slept because I literally, it's like it was coming from the outside. Like my body, people will watch me and my body will move, like, because that's how vicious it can be.
Yeah. So
that's what was all night. But this has really cleared a bunch. So thank you.
Pause. Yeah. So how much how much is that a being thing, and how much is that a body thing?
It's a body thing.
Body.
Wow. Big body thing. Okay. And so how much is that related to like a neurological imbalance? How much is it? Have you been taking your amino acids?
Yeah, I have, but I did just run out of 2 of them. So that, but you know, it's also interesting because yesterday and the day before is the clearest and the best I have felt in years.
Wow.
So, yeah, so I know I got to get my aminos because I just haven't went down and got them. I am out of 2 of them, so that's been great. But so that could be part of it too.
You know which ones you're out of? Is it serotonin and GABA?
Yeah. Yep, you're correct. I actually ran out of my last GABA yesterday.
So both those things. So there's this is a bigger topic than I can engage here, but there's a large scale manipulation on the planet as a whole that's altering the biochemical process of the body and the brain and the mind. And it's doing things in such a way to cause the gut to your digestive system to not give you the amino acids that your brain requires in order to calm down your body or allow your body to calm down. So if you have sleeping issues, if you have issues with intense anger, common things is you feel like you're being attacked or you're under attack. To me, that's low serotonin and low GABA. If you have that and you feel like you're being controlled and you feel a strong presence of aliens in your space, then that's also low dopamine. I could wake up in the middle of the night feeling like I am under this fierce attack. My body is being like ripped apart and shredded. And we had learned and developed tools for how to kind of slowly make that reduce. But once I figured out that it's related to amino acids, I could just take 2 amino acids that I get from the health food store, and the body will just completely calm down in 10 minutes. I don't have to clear a damn thing. So there's a body component that we'll address it in the course, and I'll teach you how to get your body realigned again so that your biology is functioning back at a peak level. But you can have body things and you can have being things, and so it's useful to ask that question: how much is this a body thing, and how much is this a being thing? So I just wanted to
For me,
bring that up. Yeah.
this is Joel. For me, I feel like I almost hate this person, and it's like an intense thing. And so I know I need to take aminos.
Oh yeah. Like you feel not you. You feel like
Right. That's not me. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to feel like irrationally angry and irritable about everything. And for me, when I feel that, I know that my dopamine is low. And I just take my supplement for dopamine and I feel good again. like, like there's biological processes that have been deeply manipulated as well. So, yeah, if you have a lot of weird body stuff going on, and on the front page of my website, there's a thing. It's about it says end cravings, low energy, and funky moods. I think take that diagnostic assessment, and it'll actually tell you what amino acids to go to your health food store and get, and it makes an amazing difference, like night and day. If your body's having that problem, your body may not be having that problem, but you can tell by taking that assessment. So cool. Other questions?
I wanted to ask a question, Jaden. Okay, so this kept coming up, perfectionism. When people are that commit suicide, there's a lot of perfectionism around this person before they actually kill themselves, and also those people that
so let me pause you. Let me pause you.
The shooters.
Hold up, stop, because you're taking the whole group into a dark area that I don't know that we need to go into. But
okay,
the question is, how does this relate to you personally?
Well, there is an air of perfectionism around that I deal with on a daily basis with people.
But not you. So you're
I'm
seeking.
I'm not a perfectionist.
So you're seeking
but
to understand why people do that. Is that what you're saying?
Not so much why, but it's like sometimes they suck me into it. Like I have to be perfect.
Right.
It does affect me because it's like I have to be perfect and I can't be perfect. And when I'm around one of these people that are trying to suck me into it, whatever it is, and I call it perfectionism, some kind of program of perfectionism.
Yep.
I just get really, really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they set me into it. Yeah, they do.
So to me, that's there's two things here, but so how much is perfection an authentic biological symbiotic energy, and how much is perfection a synthetic energy?
It's synthetic.
Anybody else?
That lightened up.
Yeah, synthetic.
I have a lot of energy on symbiotic and also on synthetic.
Because
Just like
when
naturally
when you
perfect.
look at the planet's natural. You look at a forest. A forest is messy. Like there's stuff decaying and there's stuff rotting and there's things growing new and there's stuff disintegrating, and like it's chaotic,
And
it's messy, it's not organized. Trees don't grow in straight lines. You know, it's like there's we can look at that as well, there's a perfection in that, but it's like in the classical way that humans define perfection, it's not. It's chaotic and it's messy. It's like, what if nature is not like, it's got its own, there's a perfection about it. It's not perfection. There's something deeply beautiful about it, which makes it feel true and right, but it's not perfect. Like you can actually look at it, it's like, oh, those leaves have there's brown leaves on that plant. You know, the perfectionist would want to trim all the brown leaves off because they're not bright, shiny green leaves. Like you got to have green leaves. It's like, so what is all the unknowable, unspeakable, unseeable, untouchable, undetectable, unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps, covert, unseen, unacknowledged, undisclosed energies and frequencies around all this? Wow. And everything, all this is, can we put all that in the pile?
yes.
Yeah, I choose that. And in the pile, and freeze, and everything down below, and back behind, up above, way out front, from the left, from the right, inside, outside, everything remaining, all in the pile, and body, let that go. Not yours, not you, not you. None of that's yours, none of that's yours, none of that's yours. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, there you go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah. And can we shrink everything remaining down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. Ooh. Gone. We're sending book you can't claim vapor. I say bye, no void, no void. So for me, when because I totally bought into the perfection thing. Like it's like there's a right way to be, there's a right way to do things, and when you get it all perfect, then everything is going to work for you. Everything is going to line up. You're going to win. You're going to be on top. It's like, it's just about getting it right. It's just about getting it perfect, which is actually a false light thing. And if you saw the false light program, it's program 1, where I talked about the right wrong game. It's like they want you to follow these rules, but everybody has different rules. Like nobody has the one right way to do it. Nobody has this group will say this is the perfect way. This group will say the opposite is the perfect way. It's like no matter what you do, you can't get it perfect because everybody's got a different kind of perfect. And it's like it's a yep. Okay. What I noticed is when I followed that to the furthest degree of perfection I could find, I found myself in a highly technological, sterile, synthetic, highly rarefied, highly like there wasn't a lot of diversity. There was a very small amount of narrow frequency bandwidth stuff that was just all synced up, like everything was all aligned in nice, neat rows. And it was purely technological and purely synthetic. That to me is the highest expression of perfection that I've ever perceived, and it wasn't in this reality, and it did not feel good to my body at all. Anybody else have perception of any of this, or what does this bring up for you?
For me, it's bringing up the need to defend perfection, but not in a way like it's like almost I'm not willing to let it go, but in a way of like it's all perfect. Like every moment is perfect, every expression perfect, everything is perfect. If you don't judge it, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And you get just it's not. And I get that it really puts me in a like I'm not sure something weird around it.
Yeah,
and something is
that's a good catch.
very correct.
It's like how much has the natural, authentic, biotic definition of perfect been taken over and manipulated and turned synthetic?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
Whew. Hi there.
Yeah.
I never saw that one before. Okay. So what are all the decisions, judgments, conclusions, computations we have around this? Ooh, projections, expectations, rejections, separations we have around this? All the form, structure, significance we have around this? Whoa. And can we put all that stuff in the pile?
Yes, I choose
Yeah, I
that.
choose that.
Yes, I choose it.
And what is everything that we're aligning and agreeing with around perfection? Either side. What is everything that we're resisting and reacting to? Whoa. What is everything we're defending for? Wow. What is everything we're defending against? Wow. Wow. Here's where the manipulation comes in. What is everything that we're righteous for around right? Wow. Wow. And what is everything we're righteous against? Wow. And can we put all that stuff in the pile?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. And all in the pile, and freeze lock, and everything from down below, and back behind, up above, way up front, from the left, from the right, inside, outside, everything remaining, all in the pile. And can we shrink all this stuff down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that.
Yes, I choose it.
And body, let it go. Not your, not use, not use. Yours, not yours, not yours. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And incinerate. Rescind, book, can't reclaim, vaporize. No void, no void, no void.
Wow.
Wow.
This has really shifted my body.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm jumping around, shaking around. It's just,
I love it.
oh.
Let me show you something, because some people think that one of the things that we did I bring it? Yes, I got the right thing. One of the things that we've done is found that there are patterns to clearing. I want to show you that this is not guesswork, and this is what I teach you in the course, but it's like, I know there's a lot of information in here, but it's in these columns. Notice I've been working in this, in the fixed point of view column, right? I don't know if you can see my mouse here. I've been working in this column, and what I've noticed is the very first place to start when you have a new topic is fixed points of view that you have. And I'll literally just kind of go down that column and I'll check, is this an issue? Yes, it is. And then I'll invite the group to clear it. Is this an issue? Then I'll invite the group to clear it. And like, we've actually found that manipulation has patterns to it because it tries to be perfect. And we can use that against it because it has a pattern to what it does. It installs fixed points of views. It installs agreements. It does things to try to bind you, to get you to attach to the topics. And then it installs active manipulation to get you to, I can't do that, active manipulation to get you to mess with you in your local reality. And then there's a whole column of, well, other things, but most of it is in those 4 middle columns there. And what we do is you can take any topic that you want. Doesn't matter what the topic is. And you can clear in these 4 middle columns. You just go down those things once you've learned these tools. And we teach that in the course. And you can totally strip out any topic you want. Totally any topic you want. And this is the place where we often start, because there's just so much crap there, is in that. So I want to grab the one other thing that's in that, and then I'll go back up to the questions again. But so what is everything you decided that all this means about perfection? What is everything you decided all this perfection means? What does it actually mean?
Whoa.
We already did this once, but we'll just kind of wrap it up again. Pile. What is everything we decided perfection doesn't mean that it actually does mean? Whoa. See all that new information there. All that new, allow yourself to receive the new information, everything in the way of that. Can we put that in the pile?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I choose it.
And what are all the agreements that we have around perfection? All the oaths, vows, commitments, communities, fealties, agreements, founded contracts.
Oh.
Wow. Entry, exit agreements, re-entry agreements, divine, golden, billion, trillion, new agreements. Wow. Safety, protection clauses, allegiances, alliances, loyalties, diplomatic relations. Wow. And can we destroy and create all those things? And actually,
Yes.
Yes, I choose it.
let's just put it in the pile for the moment. Yeah, put it in the pile. I'm just going to do a big scan here for time. And what are all the binds, double binds, triple binds, quadruple binds, spines, VM binds, spines, VM binds to infinitum, auto install or reinstall auto backup systems, technologies, magics, anchors, signatories around all this? Blah. Can we put that in the pile? Everybody's
Oh,
done.
yes. I choose
Yes,
that.
choose that. In the pile. And everything from down below, back behind, up above, way up front, from the left, from the right, inside, outside, remaining, all in the pile, all in the pile. Take a step back. And can we shrink all that stuff down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose
Yeah, I
this.
choose that. And vaporize. Resend, voke, can't reclaim. Vaporize, sit by, no void, banish, anchor, wow. And let all that stuff go. Body, let that go. Not yours, not you, not you, not you, not you. And resend, revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create. Null, void, 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 null, void. Bash, anchors, bash, anchors, bash, anchors, bash, anchors, bash. Wow, I never saw that about perfection. Thank you for bringing that back up again. Because it's like they took, like when you get out in nature, especially in this, like a raw old growth forest or something, there's just like this dumbfounded, like, wow, it's just so intensely beautiful. And it's so, perfection would be the word that I would use. Yet when you look around, there's nothing that matches the definition that we've been acculturated or programmed to think of as perfection.
Yeah.
So it's almost, yet synthetic realities aim to be organized and structured and linear and non-chaotic, and that's how we've been conditioned to perceive perfection. But what if that's a complete reversal of what is actually true? Wow. Wow, there's a lot of information there. So I'm going to just say generically, let's receive. And what else is possible around all this and receive?
Yum.
Wow. And what else is possible? And let yourself receive. And it's not you're not receiving mental stuff. You're receiving in your body. Matter of fact, I'll often tell people in the beginning, touch your heart and actually say the word receive.
Receive.
And you're always receiving purely to your advantage. You're never receiving things that are not to your advantage. Like somebody else goes, oh no, this would be good to receive. No. You only ever receive things that are to your authentic advantage. If they're not, out. Pretend you're receiving if you have to for social reasons. oh yeah, that was really good. Oh yeah, oh, that was so good. But don't actually receive it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jaden. I never thought about it.
Oh, I do that. I became such a good actor around, especially around spiritual people. It's like, oh yeah, oh that's really good. Yeah, okay. And then it's like I find my exit as quickly as I can. Because I don't need to get in an argument. I don't need to mess my day up. It's like, oh yeah, oh that's so good. Oh yeah, oh that's a good one. Yeah, I know. You keep doing that. I'm gonna go over here. That's everything else
Wow,
possible.
that would actually create so much more ease in communication.
Yes, it does. It does. Yep.
Oh God.
Go
yeah.
for it. I give you full permission to steal that. Mhm.
I'm feeling. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Cool.
Hi, Jaden, can you hear me?
I can. Yes.
Oh, hi, this is Maria. I'm sorry I joined in late.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm like, yes, but and thanks for this call because I'm calling from Italy, from Florence actually.
Cool.
And I'm like so sleepy.
Oh yes. So you're it's really late where you are or not?
No. It's,
Oh,
it's
okay,
3
got it.
p.m.
Yeah. So got it. So it's a side effect. Yes. So what are all the
Yes.
what are all the drugs, alcohol, medication, chemicals, manipulated energies? And dissipate, release, dissipate, release, dissipate, release, dissipate, release. I feel what it is. What is all the unknowable, unspeakable, unseeable, untouchable, undetectable energies? Wow. And all the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog, disinformation cloaking, Wernicke's commands, booby traps, covert, unseen, unacknowledged, undisclosed energies and frequencies around all this. Wow. Woo. And everything all that is, can we put all that in the pile?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that.
Yes, I choose
All in the pile, and everything from down below, and everything from back behind, and everything from up above, way up front, from the left, from the right, inside, outside, everything remaining. Wow. And body let that go, not yours, not you, not you, not yours, not yours, not yours. And can we shrink all that stuff down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that.
choose that.
And vaporize. Rescind, vote, kick out, reclaim, null void, null void, null void, null void, let it go, let it go, let it go. Null void, null void, null void, ban shame, ban shame, ban shame. There you go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And I'll ask you, Maria, how much does the sleepiness belong to you, and how much does the sleepiness belong to something else?
It's something else. It happens every single day at this time, and I know I'm getting programmed. Jaden, I've done over 200 sessions, private sessions, more. I'm even ashamed to talk about it, but I've never been able to overcome this because I think that's when I get programmed. I just have to sleep for like 20 minutes in the afternoon, and I think that's when I get programmed.
Yeah, so listen to this. So how much of it, and I was in the same thing, so I know what you're talking about. So how much of it is you that needs to sleep, and how much is it something else that needs to sleep?
Something else is more than 80%.
Yeah, can you perceive the energy of can you perceive the energy of that thing that needs to sleep? Allow yourself to perceive what
it's
is
a female energy.
Let me try this another way. So how much is the sleeping so say this out loud. So this is about the sleepy. Interesting point of view. I have this local point of view.
Interesting point of view. I have this local point of view.
An interesting point of view. I have this distant point of view.
On the interesting point of view, I have this distant point of view.
And perceive the information behind that.
And perceive the information behind that.
Oh, sorry, you don't have to repeat it. Just perceive what's behind that. Yeah. And allow yourself to perceive everything that is distant or remote, that is sleepy. And are you willing to banish all those energies from all your dimensions, realities, parallels, universes? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So pre-tag, pre-encapsulate all, freeze, top down, trace, scan, ideal. And all their networks, hives, civilizations, universes, customers, clients, shareholders, stockholders, boards of directors. Right there, P-tag, print caps et al, freeze, top down, trace, scan, ideal. Wow. And what is everything you agreed you would, no, let's banish it first. So can we banish all these energies?
Yes, choose
Yes.
that.
Yes. I choose that.
Yes. Yes.
And say out.
Choose that.
Out.
Out.
Banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish, anchors, banish.
Out.
Out.
Close.
And out. Out. Banish, anchors, banish.
Out.
And what is everything you agreed you would do for them and they agreed they would do for you? Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. That's what binds them there. And what is everything that was the benefit or value of engaging them? And what is everything that was not the benefit or value of engaging them? Okay, so that's a body, that's the way body holds on to things. The agreements is the way beings hold on to things. So this is a being attachment to that. So being everywhere that everything you said you would do for them, they said they would do for you, are you willing to destroy and create all those?
Yes, I release. I
Yeah,
choose.
I choose that. And resend, revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy and create, make null void, make null void, make null void, let it go. Not yours, not yours. Null void, null void, null void, null void, null void. And banish, vanquish, everything remaining out. Banish, vanquish, banish, banish, out. Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, out. There you go. Yeah. You got it. You got it. Out. Banish, vanquish, banish.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
Got
Thank
it.
you.
Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish.
Yeah.
Do you notice a difference? Do you feel a difference?
Yes. Yes. My sleepiness is getting better.
Yeah, cool. So the way to clear that is they're manipulators that are in your. They're not in your. How do I say it? I'm just say they're manipulators in your reality. It's local active interference. So what you want to do is it's like, how much is it me that's sleepy? How much is it something else that's sleepy? And you're looking to perceive what that something else is. And then you want to grab that something else and hurl it into the sun. You want to banish it out of your reality and out, kick it out of your reality. Just keep looking for things that manipulate your reality and banish them from reality.
Yes.
Cool?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Looking forward to this call.
Cool. Yay. Me too.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe at the last before you close, I can ask you, like what I asked on the mail, if this is good for me or should I do private sessions? What would be the best for me? So you can tell me that later.
Well, I could just read it right here, and you're not the only one who asked that question. For people, it felt lighter for this. It's actually less expensive because often in private sessions, I end up teaching you the tools. But you can actually, in the course, there's times that I call office hours that I have twice a week, where you can show up and it's kind of like you get a little private session. So it's like
I didn't understand that. Okay.
Yeah. So
no, only because I'm in Europe and most of the times I don't think I'll be able to stay up till midnight.
Well, the office hours there will be in at times like this.
Yes, I read. I remember reading it. Thank you so much, Jaden.
Yes. Oh, you're totally welcome. Yeah. Cool. The other thing that I want to stick in there that it's mostly because I'm really proud of it. Here, let me show it to you. Share is the other thing that we have is what I've noticed is the problem is there are so many tools that it's like, how do you know what to grab to clear what you're looking for? And then it's like, how do you remember the tools? So what I did was I put them all in one manual. It's one PDF. In this case, it's about 130 pages long. And what I've done is I've taken, and you've got a list of symptoms, and you've got a list of tools. So like here we're looking at the list of symptoms. So like you could, I'll just kind of grab something. Let's say I'm feeling hopeless. Okay. You can go to here and go, oh, I'm feeling hopeless. And you could just go and click on the word hopeless, and it will take you to the exact clearing that you can run that will clear hopeless. And in every area, there's like a description, like what the tool is. So here's the clearing for that. This is the longer version of that tool. Some cases there's a video resource, like in this one, there's a video that shows you how to run that clearing. You just click on this and it's a YouTube video, and then I will guide you through clearing it. There's variations of the clearing, and then it even goes into an explanation of how does this clearing actually work? What's the background behind the clearing? And then what the indicators are when it's time to do that kind of clearing. And so it's like, it's got all these different symptoms in it. If you know a tool, you can go right to the tool. So it's a book that's got everything in it. And you can search and you can type in like what you're looking for, and it'll show you all the places where that exists. Because it's like, what if it's not actually you that's the problem? What if it's manipulation interfering in your reality that's actually the problem? And so it's, how can I get you the tools that you can clear this stuff in your reality on your own? So when you take the course, and I'm answering Maria's question, is like, what I want to do is I want to empower you to be able to clear yourself and stay clear, get out of the matrix and stay out of the matrix, and have the tools to do that, and be able to figure out how to untangle yourself and not need to do hundreds of private sessions with me or anybody else. Like, I want to make you independent. I want to make it so that you no longer need private sessions. That's the benefit of taking the course, is like, you can start to learn these tools and get the tools and become independent and autonomous, versus needing gurus to help clear you and help make your life better. That's one of the ways that I seem to be different than anybody else that I've ever met. It's not a great business model because you're not hooked onto me, like you get what you need and you go, but I feel better that way. Like my mission is, like, what I'd love to do is to empower people to become the infinite being that they are, and to get bigger and stronger and move beyond all limitation, and to just create the life that they prefer, and to create the life of magic that they know they want and they know that they should be able to have. That's my dream. That's my vision. That's where I'd love to take you. And if that feels good to you, I invite you to take the Outcreating the Matrix, the course that starts, actually it's just in 3 days from this recording. So depending on when you see this recording, it either is about to start or hasn't, or has already started. And if you're even a couple days late, that's fine. Once you're over a week late, I don't think I'd let you in, but you sign up now. There's a bonus on money. Let me see which one it is, what it's called. It's this here, share. That is going to go away. And if you're going to sign up, I recommend you do it in the next, do it soon, because the timing is different for everybody. As of this recording, I blew right by it. Let me refresh. It's about a day away. One moment, let me grab the time here. Yeah, so it's 22 hours, 31 minutes and 54 seconds away, and the advanced money bonus goes away. So please sign up before that goes away. I'd hate to have you lose out on that. So sign up soon. Yes, what's your question?
Jaden, my question is about the course and
yeah.
The course and what's coming up for me around it. I totally perceive the difference and what and benefit it would be for me and is for me. And at the same time, like once I go to sign up, there are some stories show, and some obligations, like oh, I have to be there. Oh, I've done that before. Like it was all not with you, but there's just something.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm like right now, and I'm sensing like I even stopping myself from asking this question, like saying like, oh my God, am I trying to get Jaden to choose for me with this clearing? And this is not the place where I would like to function from. So would it be what is possible with clearing all the BS that's showing up for me around this?
So what I recommend to people is, because I don't have your answer of what's right or wrong for you, but I could say allow yourself to check. So what does it create in 10 years if you take this course? And just allow yourself to perceive the information. Like, what is your reality like in 10 years if you take this course?
Yeah.
And what is your reality like in 10 years if you don't take this course?
Wow.
And for some people, taking the course, for some people, not taking the course is lighter. And you want to honor that and not take the course because it's not right, it's not the right time, or this isn't your path. However, but if you notice that it's lighter for you, and then
a lot, that's the thing.
That when you actually go to try to make that happen, you get all this noise, you get all this interference. And that's actually what I warned on the last call. They will do that because they know that this is going to clear your reality, and the beings that live in you and consume your energy and your life force, they don't want to lose. They don't want to die. They don't want to be banished from this reality. They want to keep going, and so they're going to do everything in their power to prevent you, to try to talk you out of signing up. And
Jaden, this is like, may I address, like, this is also like, this is exactly the beings that live on my energy. And I almost feel obligated to maintain them as reality. Like, it's like, oh my God, you know, they will have to go. Oh my God, they will have no source for, you know.
And the truth is that they're leeches in your reality. They're sucking from you, and they're going to leech from you, or they're going to leech from someone else. Like, that's just what they do. They leech. That's how they survive. And like, I have nothing against them. I have nothing against leeches. They do what they do, but they're not going to do that in my reality. They're going to have to go do that somewhere else. So that's a decision that you have to make. At some point, you get kind of fed up with them enough that you're like, fuck it, I don't care what happens to them. I'm choosing for me, and I'm going to do what works for me.
May I also just also this like thing that kind of twists these things around, like what it suggests that I am actually a leech in their reality. Like I am a leech, and I like.
But do you feel how heavy that is?
Well, the thing is, like, when probably it's heavy for you, like when I say it, like it's very light.
So let's check it. So truth, how much let me check it for everybody. Truth, how much are the manipulators in your reality? How much are they a leech in your reality? And how much are you a leech in their reality? Truth. And what do you notice?
Wow. Once I put truth before the question, there's a whole lot of energy on, they are leeching on my reality.
Yeah.
And without the truth, it's like, oh, of course I'm a leech.
Yep. They totally spin it 180 degrees. They totally invert it. They flip it around. That's the mind fuck that this reality does to you. That's the game they play until you get it. That's why other modalities don't teach you how to look for manipulation. To me, if you're not willing to see manipulation, if you can't see it, you can't get out. You're stuck there because you have to see that the game is trying to keep you there. And when you can perceive that, you stop making yourself wrong, and you just kind of do what you know is right. And there's a clarity that opens up in your space because you get it. And that's what I want. I want you to get what's authentically you.
Just you saying this.
manipulation. So
Wow.
what I do when I see what's clear and true for me, I ignore everything else, all the voices, and I just take the action that I know I need to take.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what is everything that stuff brought up? Wow. That we can, what is everything that is up and active that we can just clear and grab all that stuff? And can we put all that in the pile? Yeah, I choose that. Everything in the pile, everything from down below, back behind, up above, way out front, from the left, from the right, from the inside, outside, everything remaining, all in the pile, all in the pile, all in the pile, all in the pile. Woo! And can we shrink that all down to less than nothing?
Yes, I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. Boo! And what are all the remaining entities, demonics, creatures, coalition, aliens, reptilians, parasitics, beings, doings, gods of the non-contributive energies and frequencies, pre-tag, pre-encapsulate all, freeze, tap down, trace, stress, scan, ideal, and all their network size civilizations, universes, customers, clients, shareholders, stockholders, boards, directors. Blah. And can we put all that in the pile?
I choose that.
Yeah, I choose that. And pile. And yeah, and can we banish all this stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, I choose that. Yep, and grab it all together and hurl it into the sun. Out. Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, out. Banish, vanquish, banish, out. Banish. And everything we agreed we'd do for them, they agreed they would do for us. Was the benefit or value? Not the benefit or value? Wow. Can we just try and quit all that?
Yes.
Yeah, I choose that. Rescind, book, you can't reclaim, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye, vaporize, goodbye. Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, banish, vanquish, banish. There we go. And
that's way better.
much better. And so what awareness, energy, and frequency can we in our bodies be to have an awesome body, awesome life, body, and reality here now and receive? And what awareness, energy, and frequency can we in our bodies be to have a magical body, being, and life and receive? Yeah, I like that better than awesome. And what else is now possible and receive? Wow. Yeah. And what else is now possible and receive to your advantage? Wow. Yeah. And what else is now possible and receive? Cool. So thank you everybody for showing up and for playing with me. I have a ball doing this and I enjoyed the play and the new things that we uncovered today. So thank you. And
Thank you, Jaden.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
of
Jaden.
course.
What a gift.
Always.
Thank you, Jaden.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.